Hello and welcome to VEDO, which is video slash vlog every day of October, which apparently is a thing. So I'm doing it because I have a lot of videos that I've filmed in the last couple months and they haven't actually made it online yet, and also I have a whole bunch of tags that I want to do and I have a whole bunch of book reviews that I need to do, so we'll see how it goes. In today's episodes I'm going to do my September wrap-up, except this time I'm going to do it as a September reviews kind of thing. So let's get started with that. So I started the month with a Throne of Glass novella, The Assassin in the Empire, and then I read Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight. They're all by Sarah J Maas, and this is an absolutely amazing series that I definitely recommend. If you click on this book right now, you can go to my short spoiler-free video review that I did, and then if you click on this book you can go to the very spoiler-full review of this book that I did. And also this one actually includes the 4 novellas that come before it, so yeah, go and check them out. After that I read The Coldest Girl in Cowtown by Holly Black, and actually I haven't made the review for it yet, so here's a little spoiler-free blurb about it. Basically, The Coldest Girl in Cowtown is in this world where vampires have come out of the closet and everyone knows they exist, and the way you become a vampire, it's a disease, kind of like STD type thing, except not really STD, it's more of a BTD, by transmitting disease. I'm making things up now. Anyway, so there are these cold towns where the vampires and the humans live together in, and they're kind of like gated communities, except for one thing. Once you are in, you can't get out. Unless you have a special token, or whatever it was called. But anyway, so our main character, basically, the beginning of the book starts with she wakes up and everyone in the house is dead. And there's a vampire there, and her friend, ex-boyfriend, has been bitten by a vampire, which means that he will turn into one eventually if he doesn't fight it off. So they all drive to the closest cold town, and it's a big adventure. It's actually a standalone novel, which for a standalone it left a lot of questions unanswered, but that is kind of one of the things about standalones, that you'll get a lot of questions unanswered because there's only so many pages. I mean, it's a pretty thick book and there's a lot of action going on, and it was an interesting read. I absolutely loved it, and I did give it 4 stars, not 5. I can't recall why right now, but it's a pretty awesome book. After that I read The Chaos of Stars by Kirsten White, and this one is actually a short book. It's another standalone book with a gorgeous cover, which was the reason why I ordered it, but the cover is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so this is the story of Isadora, who is the mortal god, or she's not the mortal god, she's the mortal child of gods, of Egyptian gods to be exact, and basically this is her, to call her a bitter teenager would be a pretty good statement, if not a slight understatement, but she has a lot of resentment towards her gaudy parents, and basically when she gets the chance to go away from them for a while, she takes it, and a whole bunch of adventure happens afterwards, which I will not tell you about because I'm trying to keep it spoiler free here. But if you can get past the teenage-ridden inner monologue of Isadora, it's actually quite entertaining and I enjoyed reading it. I don't remember if I gave it 4 or 5 stars, but I recommend it. Just really don't mind the teenage angst of Isadora because it could get very annoying very fast. But if you can look through that, you can enjoy it. I did, anyway. And another pretty cover is Through the Zombie Glass by Gina Showalter, which is the second book in the White Rabbit Chronicles. And the first book, Alice in Zombieland, was recommended to me on Goodreads, and I had to read it for a challenge. I needed a book with a heart on it, and it has a heart. Like this one has two, like right there and down. Actually, that's a spade. But the point is, it has lots of hearts. So I got it and I really, really liked it. And this one just came out and I read it and it is absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it. The first book, so let's see what I can tell you without spoiling it. Basically, Alice, or Ali Bell, she loses her parents at the beginning of the first book and her little sister in a car accident, and then she discovers that there's zombies out there. The zombies are real and they come out at night and they like to eat the spirits of people. So she becomes a slayer, a zombie slayer, basically. And in the second book, her adventure continues, and it is really, really interesting actually. And while I do read supernatural stuff, before Warm Bodies I hadn't actually read any zombie stuff, and now it turns out that I could like zombie stories too. Yeah, this is I think my third zombie story. I don't remember, but the point is, it is an awesome series, so check it out, definitely. So those are all the books that I read last month. Not all that many, but I'm still about 6 books ahead of schedule on my Goodreads go, so I'll be fine. Lately I've been reading kinda slow, and all of these books basically, aside from Throne of Glass, which was a reread for me, all the other ones are brand new. Basically all of them just came out recently and I read them right away, and all of them were actually good reads for me. Good reads. No pun intended there, but I really enjoyed all of them, and I'm slowly working myself out of this reading slum that I'm in. Actually, it's not exactly a reading slum, it's more of a slow reading mode. Yeah, that's what I call it. Now when it comes to TBRs, I have given up on those because I don't know, it's just with my mood lately, it's not working out. I am currently reading The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater, which is the second book in the Raven Psycho quartet. I think it's going to be a quartet, and it doesn't have the cover because I read my books without these jackets. I haven't really gotten into it all that much. I've only read like a chapter so far, but this is the book that I'm currently reading, so yeah. I'll tell you how it is once I read it. But the first book was pretty good. I really liked the first book, so if you haven't read it, there's 2 books out now, so you can check them out. So yeah, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that was helpful, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!